I see the lies in your eyes. We've been down this road before. I guess it's no surprise. Use me up, I won't be coming back for more. I want a love that's new. I'm wiser now, I'm stronger. Have your cake and eat it too.
First off, I'm going to start by priming my eyes with the Urban Decay Eye Primer Potion. Next, I'm applying a moisturizer. This is the Hydromilk Moisturizer. I'm applying that all over my face. Now I'm going with the Benefit Porefessional. This is going to seal up and close in my pores so that the foundation applies more effectively. And then I'm going to my Urban Decay Vice for a palette. I'm going into the shade called Bitter. It's a really nice brown tone shade. I'm applying it as a transition color.
It's a slow and ugly ride.
Then I'm going with this shade. It's called Underground. It's a really nice plummy shade with hints of brown and it has a satin finish. I'm applying it right under Bitter to kind of blend the two together. And it's going to give it a nice gradient effect. And then I'm going into the black and purple shade. I'm going to list the shades down below, mixing it together and creating a defined crease like around my orbital bone, just gently building the color as I go. So I went into this so many times. And then I'm going back into Underground. We're going to use that to blend out the harsh line because even though I still want that rounded look, I still want to have a blended look as well. And then I'm going back into that purple and black shade. Now for the lids, I'm going with e.l.f. Cosmetics Smudge Pot in Back to Basics. I'm applying that with a flat synthetic brush around my orbital bone, kind of dividing the shadow from the lid. And then we're going back into this shade. It's a really cool blackish olive green shade. I'm applying that all over the lid with a synthetic brush. And I'm also doing the same for the other eyes as well.
You got a plastic, or you're plastic. I'm on your cover.
And then we're going to be doing our brows. I'm brushing my brow with a spoolie and I'm going with the NYX Micro Brow in Espresso. I'm just going to go ahead and fill in my brows. This is not really a detailed brow tutorial. I will have one link down below for you guys as well. And then we're going into the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in Ebony. And I'm going to use that to fill out some of the sparse areas of my brow. To clean up the brows, I'm going with LA Girl HD Concealer in Fawn to give myself a nice clean look. And then we're going to be applying Flame Eyeshadow from the same Vice 4 palette. That's going to be our brow bone highlight. And then we're just going back into Bitter to kind of blend the demarcation between the brow bone highlights and the transition. And then we're going to line our eyes with the NYC Liquid Liner in black, and this is just a really nice subtle winged liner. Next, I'm going with Lancome's Tint Idol Foundation in 460 W Suede, and I'm going to be buffing that out with a Coastal Scents stippling brush, and then I'm blending that out with a beauty blender. And then we're going back into the LA Girl HD Concealer in Fawn. Going to give ourselves a nice highlighted look, and I'm also using that beauty blender to blend things out. Now I'm going to be setting my highlight with the Sasha setting powder in Buttercup, of course, my holy grail fave right now. And don't mind my husband in the background, he's kind of trying to get in the camera. And then we're going back into that fabulous purple shade. We're applying that to the tail end of the lower lash line, bringing it a little bit halfway. And then we're going into C Note. I remember the name of that one. It's like a really nice blue toned green shade. We're applying that next to that purple shade, mixing the two together. And then I'm going into this shade. I think it's called Fastball. It's a really gorgeous pink shade. I'm applying that in the inner tear ducts to kind of brighten the eyes and give some fun to this look. And then we're going to be lining the inner rim with the Rimmel Scandal Eyes in black. And then I'm dusting that excess gunk, you know, the excess powder from baking. I'm dusting that off. And then we're going with the CoverGirl Supersizer mascara. I'm going to give myself a few coats on the bottom and the top lashes. And then I'm applying falsies. These are Red Cherry Lashes in number 415s, my absolute fave before I hopped on House of Lashes. I love these so much. And then we're going to further bronze out the face with the CoverGirl Queen Collection Bronzer in Ebony. And then I'm going in with MAC Mineralized Skin Finishing Dark on the rest of my face to kind of set the other foundation. And then we're going into ColourPop's Cheek Blush in Never Been Kissed, my absolute favorite blush ever. And then we're going to be highlighting with MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish in Global Glow. And I'm highlighting the rest of my face with that. And then we're going to be spraying that face with some of LA Girl's Pro Setting Spray, and I'm going to be lining my lips with ColourPop's lip liner in BFF3. For the lips, I'm going to be using ColourPop's Ultra Matte Lip in Beeper, my absolute favorite nude. Like, if you're dark skinned and you want something a little bit paler, I would go for this. And here is the final look, my loves. If you guys do enjoy this look, please don't forget to hit that like button. And if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Please follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and Facebook, all at Makeup by Tino. Thank you guys again for your love and support. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video.